If you're aged 75 or over, or if you have a parent, grandparent, or elderly relative who falls within that age group, then this is one of the most important updates you will hear this year. The rules surrounding the free TV license in the United Kingdom have been changing quietly over the past few years, and now new developments are beginning to surface once again. Because of that, thousands of older people across England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland are either confused, misinformed, or completely unaware of how these updates may affect their eligibility, and more importantly, whether they could still receive a free license or not. Today, we're going to break everything down in the simplest, clearest way possible so that every senior watching this and every family member supporting them understands exactly what is happening. Before we begin, I'd kindly like to ask you to tap the like button. Doing so helps more UK seniors discover this information, especially those who might be at risk of losing support simply because they didn't know about these new developments. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. We publish straightforward updates to help seniors stay informed, prepared, and protected. Alright, now let's talk about what's been changing and why this matters so much. For decades, UK residents aged 75 and over enjoyed something simple, reliable, and universally welcomed: a completely free TV license funded by the government. It was a benefit that seniors came to depend on, especially those who lived alone or relied heavily on television for company, entertainment, and news. However, in recent years, responsibility for funding this benefit shifted away from the government and onto the BBC itself. That shift triggered a series of rule changes that left many seniors confused. The most significant change was that the free license would no longer apply automatically to everyone aged 75 and above. Instead, only those receiving pension credit, specifically the guarantee credit portion, would qualify. This single change affected hundreds of thousands of older people. Many seniors who had relied on a free TV license their entire lives suddenly found themselves required to pay for it again, even though they felt they simply couldn't afford another monthly or yearly bill. And ever since that moment, the rules have continued to evolve quietly, leaving many wondering, do I still qualify? Am I supposed to apply again? Is there a new requirement coming soon? Why am I receiving letters from TV licensing even though I thought my license was free? These are real questions that seniors across the UK have been asking over and over again. And now, with more updates expected this year, it's more important than ever to understand how things currently stand. Recently, TV licensing has been reviewing accounts of older customers at a much faster pace than before. Many seniors have reported receiving letters asking for updated information, proof of entitlement, or reminders to reconfirm that they are still eligible for a free license. Others have been contacted because their pension credit claim has changed, been suspended, or requires renewal. When these notices arrive unexpectedly, they can feel intimidating or confusing, especially for those who aren't used to managing online accounts or navigating government letters. That's why understanding these updates is so important, so no senior loses their free license simply because they didn't realize action was required. There is also growing discussion around whether the eligibility rules may shift again as cost of living pressures continue and the UK government faces increasing demands to reinstate universal free licenses for all 75+. Over the past year, advocacy groups, charities, and senior organisations have been petitioning members of Parliament to review the funding of the scheme. Many are pushing for a return to the old system, where every senior automatically received a free licence without needing to prove eligibility. Whether this will happen remains uncertain, but the conversation is louder now than it has been in several years, which is why so many people are paying close attention. In the middle of all these changes, one thing is absolutely crucial. Seniors must ensure their information is up to date. If you're receiving pension credit, guarantee credit, that is the key qualifier that determines whether you can still claim a free license. But many seniors who are eligible never receive pension credit simply because they haven't applied for it or didn't realize they qualify. Shockingly, it's estimated that over 800,000 older people across the UK are eligible for pension credit but have never claimed it. That means thousands who should be receiving a free TV license may not be, simply because the system doesn't know they're entitled. This is important because pension credit does more than help with your TV license. It can unlock other support such as help with council tax, rent, heating bills, and even NHS dental treatment. So if you're watching this and you're unsure whether you qualify, it may be worth checking your entitlement. But again, to fully clarify, we're discussing the rules as they stand right now. not financial advice, simply an explanation of how the system works. Now, let's talk about one of the biggest concerns seniors have been expressing recently: letters arriving from TV licensing even when they believed everything was already sorted. Many people become anxious when they receive one of these letters, worrying that they've done something wrong or that their free license is being taken away. But here's what's happening behind the scenes. TV licensing is now conducting more frequent eligibility reviews to ensure records match Department for Work and Pensions data. If there is even a slight mismatch, such as a change of address, an update to your pension credit claim, or a delay in DWP processing, the system may automatically generate a letter asking you to confirm your details. Another growing concern among seniors is the number of fraudulent letters and scam phone calls pretending to be from TV licensing. This is one of the reasons TV licensing has increased its official communications, to make sure people understand what legitimate contact looks like. Many seniors have fallen victim to scams that ask for payment details, direct debit information, or personal identification. This is why it's extremely important to know that genuine TV licensing communications will never demand immediate payment without verification. If you ever feel unsure about a letter or email, you should contact TV licensing through their official website or phone number, never through links in suspicious messages. As we move deeper into this year, the biggest question is whether any new adjustments might come into effect for seniors, especially those who are just about to turn 75. Currently, seniors who reach the age of 75 must provide proof of pension credit guarantee credit before receiving a free license. But if a new update emerges, it could simplify or alter this requirement. Some advocacy groups are pushing for automatic entitlement checks using government databases, which would mean seniors no longer need to apply manually. If such a change goes ahead, it could remove a lot of stress and confusion for older people. Families also need to remain aware of these updates. Many over 75s rely on their children or grandchildren to handle paperwork, emails, or forms. If you're watching this as someone supporting a senior family member, the best thing you can do is remind them not to ignore letters and to keep their pension credit information up to date. Even a small delay or oversight can cause unnecessary interruptions or complications with their license. And it's worth remembering that television is not just entertainment for older people. For many seniors living alone, it is their main source of companionship, connection, and daily routine. Losing access to TV because of confusion over paperwork or missed requirements isn't just inconvenient, it can be emotionally distressing. This is why clear, trustworthy information is so important, and why videos like this help empower seniors to stay on top of essential updates. As we approach the second half of the year, more information may continue to surface. Whether it's a policy change, a simplification of entitlement rules, or a new government decision, seniors deserve clarity, fairness, and support. When updates arrive, we will share them here so that no one is left behind. Before we end, I want to thank you for watching and for taking the time to stay informed. Please tap like if this video helped you, and subscribe so you never miss an important update. Also, feel free to comment below and tell us what part of the UK you're watching from: England, Scotland, Wales, or Northern Ireland, so we can keep track of areas needing more specific information. And now, as always, a reminder: this video is for general informational purposes only. TV license rules may change, and individual eligibility can vary. Always verify updates directly through the official TV licensing website, the BBC, or the Department for Work and Pensions before taking any action.